and welcome to today's video that is all about the girl boss. So this video is a gift guide for girl bosses. What's a girl boss? It's the entrepreneur, the aspiring empress, superstar. They cannot build their empire all by themselves, and so I think that this list is going to give you an idea of some of the things that they would need, that they would really and truly appreciate. Now, of course, you can get like a gift card or something, but these are gifts that come with thought and come with care because you know that every girl boss is going to need it at some point. So, let's get started. Now, if you're anything like me, we're not done the holiday shopping. So if it's a last minute situation, don't worry because everything here is accessible. You can get it on Amazon Prime, you can get it from Target, you can get it from TJ Maxx or Marshalls. Everything is gonna be under $100, so it's not gonna break your bank, but it's definitely gonna show that girl boss that you care about them. So the first thing I wanna talk about, and this is kind of a lumped up bit together, office stuff. Most girl bosses, especially the ones who are really into personal development, would love extra journals. I have journals that are literally lying around in every single room all over my entire house because I'm always writing stuff down. Yes, I have an internet-based business, but I do love and appreciate, you know, the writing things down with pen and paper. Plus it activates a different part of your brain and helps you just manifest things a little bit quicker. So any journal will do. They have big ones, they have little ones, they have some the size of your head. A great place to get journals would be Target. They always have a really good selection, and you can find ones with cute sayings on the front like dream or aspire or make magic. But you can also get them from Amazon as well, or you can get plain ones. I like any and all journals, to be honest with you, just because I write down things so often. So yeah, I have several for different things in my life. Like I have, this one is I'll show you exactly what it is because I just started it. These are my big scary dreams for 2018. So all of my big scary dreams are gonna go into this journal. This is a journal about something else. I have a gratitude journal, so I have a journal full of ideas. So journal's always a great idea. The next office thing I'm gonna recommend is gonna be a planner. Now you guys know I swear by this planner. If I was going to recommend a physical planner, it is always going to be this one. This is the Law of Attraction Planner. You can get it from Amazon, or I think you can also get it from their website. I don't know, I just think that everything that I need in my life is found inside of this planner. Now the cool thing is, it has an entire like situation at the beginning where you kind of go through what you want your year to look like, what your personal growth goals are. It has like this pull-out situation, which I have not even finished mine yet. And then of course you can go through all of the months of the year. It's not dated, so if they already have a planner, it's okay. They can start using this planner at any other time of the year, and then it has everything outlined by time and week, so that, you know, people who, girl bosses have a lot of appointments, right? And so they need to write down those appointments so they don't forget, and so you can do that in here as well. I also really like about this planner, this is turning out to be like a very mini review of the planner, but I also really like the fact that it has lots of space for writing down like just ideas. So it's not a full-on journal, but you do have space to write down stuff in case this is all you have with you. There's space after every month, and then at the very end there's also tons of pages as well. So Law of Attraction Planner, but any planner will do, but I'm gonna recommend a planner that has like the weeks laid out and then the times, you know what I mean? Just because when you have appointments and stuff, like you don't just wanna make a to-do list, you want it to say 9 o'clock, Pilates, you know, 11 o'clock, coffee with Jane, or whatever the case is. So I don't know, that's what I like about this planner. It's not huge, it's very like portable. It's not like this big, huge, big, thick book. So that's why I really like it as well. So I'm gonna recommend it. And the links for all this stuff, well, at least for this, is gonna be down below. The next thing I'm gonna recommend is markers. Now I know this sounds really weird, but dry erase markers. I like mind map, brain dump, whatever you want to call it, everything on a whiteboard, and I just write down stuff. And so I'm always needing dry erase markers, and these are super cheap. I mean, these were $3, you know, from 5 and below, so you can get them from anywhere. So again, you're not breaking your bank, but you're giving them something that they really need. And then I'm also going to recommend a ton of Sharpies, because when I'm coaching, I like to draw things. Sometimes if I'm coaching in person, then I do a lot of visual aids, but I also like to just draw and doodle in general when I am coaching or when I'm, you know, on my phone calls, because it just helps me process. So I have a ton of different color Sharpie markers. They're great for when you're doing in-person workshops and things of that nature. So I'm always gonna recommend, you know, just having a stack of different colored Sharpies and different colored dry erase markers for your whiteboard, because the girl boss really is going to use them, trust me. Next we have this. This is obviously a calendar. Sorry, the light is kind of washing it out, but it's a desk calendar. Now, you can either get them a desk calendar or you can get them a wall calendar. I have both, but I didn't want to take my wall calendar down. This does just fine. It sits right on my desk. So as I am working or planning out my life, so to speak, I can look at the calendar and see, okay, I have this appointment here or that appointment there. Now, you might think, oh, it's gonna, you know, double for the physical, you know, handheld notebook planner, which, yeah, it kind of can, but sometimes you just like want to have a quick glance of what the dates are so that you know if you're available. So that's what this is for. So I'm gonna recommend that you get them a desk calendar. It actually is a little bit life-changing just to be able to have the dates in front of you and not have to click something or flip to something right away. So this, I'm gonna say yeah. The next thing I cannot physically hold in my hand, but it's super important if you are running an empire, at least an online empire, it is cloud space. If you wanna do the girl boss in your life a good solid, get her the gift of cloud space. Dropbox, Google Drive, OneDrive, whatever you can, just buy her like a terabyte of drive space and they're gonna be really, really thankful for that. And that can range, depending on what it is, anywhere from like $75 to $100, so it's not too much, but it lasts them for a really long time. Oh, and if you're wondering what cloud space is, it is a place where they can hold documents that they might want to send out to clients, documents that they might want to access on their computer, on their laptop, on their desktop, on their cell phone, on their tablet, and it's just right there with the click of a button. You have access to pretty much all of your files, so I'm going to recommend cloud space. Next, I want to talk about a few self-care items, because sometimes the girl boss will forget to take care of herself. And so you can help her out by giving her some of these things so that she can remember to take a deep breath and relax. Numero uno, coffee mugs. Who doesn't love cute coffee mugs with the fun sayings? This one says, like a boss. And I happened to see this somewhere. I think I saw it in like TJ Maxx or Marshalls or something like that. And it was, oh, actually it'll tell me where I bought it. No, it won't. I don't know what that sticker is, but it was $3.99, so it was a very inexpensive something, and you can give it to them and it's cute and they'll drink coffee from it, or tea, or milk, or water, or whatever, but it's super cute and they can also use them in pictures. Next, like self-care item that I'm going to recommend is something that I personally discovered kind of, you know, by accident. When I'm talking to clients, as I said earlier, I like to doodle and I like to draw, and I realized that my brain is just, you know, it works a little bit better when I can do that. And so I thought, you know what I should do? I should get like a coloring book so that when I'm talking to my clients, I can color. And so I got, you know, some fun adult coloring books. You guys have seen these, like these mandala type books here, and then they have those kinds of images in them, and then when you color them, they look extra fun. I mean, my goal is not really to color them in the most perfect way. My goal is just to have something that my hands can do while I'm talking on the phone. And then they come with these fun markers. So I'm going to recommend for the girl boss in your life to get like a mandala type coloring book with the markers because it's just really fun and it gives them something to do with their hands. You know, it's really relaxing, as a matter of fact. And when I talk to a lot of clients, and sometimes, you know, we go through some stuff, we go through some issues. And so having a relaxing thing that I can do while I'm having a conversation with them really does help. And you can get that from like Barnes & Noble. You can probably find it at Target. Online, they have tons, so I'm going to recommend that. I'll put some links for some down below. And then, of course, candles. Who does not love candles? I have candles in every single room of my house, from the bathroom to the living room, to the kitchen, to my bedroom, to my office, to everywhere. I have candles. The ones that I like, I don't even know if you can buy these online because I just picked these up at like an event. I'm loving them right now. It's Lisi Candles. It is it's a natural soy candle, and I like soy or coconut wax candles just because they let off less carcinogens, and as opposed to paraffin, is it paraffin? Whatever, regular type candle wax. This one is in the scent coconut lime, but you know, figure out what scent they like or what scent you like and then give it to them, and it's very relaxing because sometimes I'll just light it, take a deep breath, you know, breathe in, especially if they're like aromatherapy type candles. That's also really good. So another great idea for you to give them is candles. So of course, you just cannot have a video for girl bosses without mentioning books. Books, books, books. Every girl boss likes books. See? The magic of intuition, this is the 4 elements of success, this is influence, this is outliers, this is the big leap, and this is the 21 irrefutable laws of leadership. And you know, that's not even like a small small fraction of my entire entrepreneurial library. Okay, now we're gonna get into the good stuff, which is probably what, I don't know, 90% of entrepreneurs want, which is tech stuff. I asked this question inside of my Facebook group, A-List Entrepreneurs, and as you can see, a lot of people mentioned that they wanted tech things. Number one, every girl boss needs a really good microphone, especially if they do stuff in the online space. So I'll put some pictures here of microphones that I recommend. I just forgot to bring them. Like, I have microphones in my office, but my office is in there and I don't feel like going to get it. So I will just put pictures here. One that a lot of people recommend is a blue microphone. They recommend the Yeti. I am gonna recommend just the Snow Globe, which works just as well as the Yeti, and it's like half the price. I also recommend this headset. It's a Logitech headset. So if they're doing anything like Skype phone calls or phone calls online in general, or if they're doing like voiceover type recording, this is an inexpensive and very good quality headset because you can talk into it, you can listen through the headphones. So if they're making videos, I do a lot of my voiceovers with this particular headset just because it's easy. Like, I don't have to plug it into my USB system or plug it into my interface or anything like that. It's literally just USB. I plug it into the computer, bam, I can start talking. It's very simple. It's compatible with Mac and Windows, so it doesn't even matter what kind of system they have. All I know is that it works. Next, umbrella lights. Also, I'm not bringing my umbrella lights in here. They're not even set up. I have them in a box in my office, but umbrella lights is something that's very inexpensive that can give the girl boss really good quality lighting for their video. A lot of times they're still working in the 9-to-5 job. They can't film during the day, like in front of a window or outside where it's nice and sunny and bright, especially during the winter months because it gets dark at like 4 p.m. It's gonna mimic natural light and it's gonna make their videos look all the better. And we all know that video is everything right now, and every girl boss needs good videos. And lastly, this is actually something that a lot of people have been asking me lately. What kind of camera do I use to do my live streams? Because I don't really live stream from my phone. Sometimes I do, but not often. Generally, I will live stream from my laptop, and the camera that I use is not the one that is on the computer or on the MacBook itself. The one that I use is this one right here, and this is the Logitech 930. Yes, it's the Logitech 930. It shoots in 1080p. It's really not that expensive to get, and it's gonna give you good quality live streams. Now you have to remember, with live streaming video, just the platforms are not meant to like hold like a 4K or a super HD type of quality, but you want to get as best of the quality as you can. And generally, they will allow you to live stream at least in 720, but I like this one, it's in 1080. So as the technology raises with the online platforms allowing you to live stream in HD, then they will have something that is available for them so that their videos or live streams on Facebook Live or on YouTube Live or on Periscope or whatever the case is will look good. Okay guys, so there you have it. That is my list of items that you can gift to your girl boss. Now the best part is that you can gift it to them during any time of the year, not just Christmas. So now I'd like to know what is on your Christmas list. Leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. Remember that links for a lot of the items that I mentioned in this video will be down below if you are curious about checking them out, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.